You can't be in the draft if you're over 22, if you're from overseas. So do you have a birth certificate?
It was big fire.
Oh, okay. Who's this?
It's my son.
It's your son.
Yes.
How old is he?
He's 10 years old.
Hey guys, we're back and we just saw Hustle.
That's right, everybody. Is this new Netflix original worth checking out, or is Netflix hustling us with another poorly done Adam Sandler movie? Stick around, because we're about to find out.
All right, Billy, Hustle. What'd you think?
That was pretty good, man. We got some Adam Sandler, married to Queen Latifah in this one. You got Stanley and Tyrese Sugarman. I like that lad, Sugarman.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Yeah, give me some sugar, the Sugarmans. We had, I can't even count how many freaking actual NBA players and coaches and TV personalities
Doc Rivers,
we had in this
Mark
movie,
Cuban, player after player after player.
I mean,
some playing themselves and some not.
You had, and of course the main character in this, Adam Sandler is the main character, but the main side character, Bo
Cruz.
Bo Cruz, he's an actual NBA player as well. So you got just tons of NBA players in this movie, and the funny thing is they can all act. I was like, damn, these guys. LeBron James can't act to save his ass, but these guys can all act. LeBron James acted in the damn in Space Jam was not good acting at all. But these dudes in this movie, and the funny thing is, I think LeBron James is like an executive producer on this movie too, or something. I remember seeing his name pop in the credits.
Well, I will say there's a lot of credits with NBA players, but some of these guys are on the screen for like a second. Like Mark Cuban's in the credits, and I don't even think he has a speaking role. He's just there.
Yeah, you just see him. Yeah, I mean, in this case, a lot
Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, all those guys really have like one line or something.
But it still makes for a cool show because they're all showing them all in it. So, but
this movie is part Jerry Maguire and part Rocky to a certain extent.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, the way he's trying to get this kid into shape and everything.
Except doesn't have the cool music from Rocky. Tell you that. That's what this movie's kind of missing is some cool music, especially where he's running in the street trying to be like Rocky. No good music in this one. No memorable music.
Yeah, man, that'd been great. I agree.
Yeah.
We needed some of that.
They needed to work on the soundtrack a little bit.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that would definitely spice the movie up some more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't take my eyes off of you. It got me so excited. You're a fantasy for a guy like me.
Quiero decir, no pude apartar los ojos de ti. Me emocionó mucho.
Now, what did you think of this plot?
The plot was good. And I like Stanley Sugarman's character in the fact that, like you said, it's Jerry Maguire-ish where he actually cares about people, right? Like he's trying to find.
He's not a sports agent. He's a scout.
He's a scout, yeah.
A little bit different.
Yeah, and he's been a scout for like 30 years. And of course he was going to go pro, but then he got hurt in college and jacked his hand up, and then that kind of ended that. So he ended up becoming a scout for the 76ers, right? And the owner of the 76ers, played by Robert Duvall, kind of took him in as almost a son kind of thing and turned him into a scout. And according to the movie, I guess he's like one of the best scouts in the NBA right now, right? I mean, this dude's like can call up any NBA person. They're like, oh yeah, Stanley, what's up, brother? Yeah, so.
Now, big props to Adam Sandler because this is not your typical goofy Adam Sandler movie.
No, this is like an Uncut Gems.
He's cracking some jokes, but it's not meant to be goofy funny. This isn't your Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, or anything like that.
No, this is more on the lines of Uncut Gems, that kind of Adam Sandler, which is a great movie too. This guy hadn't seen it, but I thought Uncut Gems was great, and I thought Adam Sandler did a great job playing a serious role in that as well. But it definitely is not your Happy Gilmore or Adam Sandler for sure.
So I thought all the acting was pretty good for the most part.
Yeah, man, I liked Queen Latifah, her role, she and as the wife, and I thought I thought there was the chemistry between them. I thought they had a good dynamic as husband and wife in it. I thought there was a good like your typical family type chemistry, and even with their daughter, little funny moments with their daughter, like kind of drooling over the basketball player. Yeah. So I thought that was good.
Yeah. What else do you? What are the pros? What are the cons?
Dude, I mean, I didn't think there was too many cons, man. I appreciated the fact that you got this scout who really cares about not only his family but cares about other people. He's actually looking for other kids, not just to make money, but he's actually looking for other kids to bring to the NBA to give them an opportunity, right? Actually give these kids an opportunity and to help them to excel and make something happen with their lives that otherwise would have never happened.
Yeah, and he's kind of like a special scout because he's not scouting like college ballers, which you would probably expect. He's going overseas and trying to find these hidden gems.
Right, exactly.
That's probably why they got him. They're like, man, you're the hidden gem master.
That's right.
So,
But no, so I appreciate his character in this, and he did a great job playing him. He did a great job. Just playing a dude who actually really gives a crap about people, and he just really wants to help people, succeed in life, and to do whatever it takes to make that happen, including losing his own job.
Now, I thought the Bo Cruz character was really well done.
Very well done, dude. I agree. That character was great. Even his background and his storyline was believable. It was just, it was a believable story. It made sense, and I was like, man, this is great.
My man needs to chill on those Pringles, though, man. So,
I just eat one.
There's like a running joke where he's in the hotel and he's like eating like one Pringle from the can, and Adam Sandler's character's like, those cost $9.
He's like, but only eat one. He's like, it doesn't matter. The whole thing, you open it and you pay for the can.
He's ordering all this food and taking one bite.
He's like, dude, you got 6 cheesesteaks here. But you only got one bite out of each. He's like, yes, no one to get fat. You just eat one. One bite. So, who knows? This dude just running up a freaking tab from hell on room service, and he orders this giant T-bone and takes one bite out of it.
That T-bone was good too.
Oh, that T-bone was really
good.
That's why Adam Sandler took off with it, dude.
It's kind of a cool story because, like, this guy is good, then he has some issues, and then you think he's good again, and you don't really know how it's going to pan out to a certain extent.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of guess how it's going to pan out, but then there's a time when it leads you to believe, wow, okay, maybe it ain't going to pan out that way. So, I definitely like kind of the back and forth in that, kind of leaving you wondering what's going to happen with this kid and with Stanley Sugarman, and it was good, man. I enjoyed the realness, I guess I would say, of this movie. I enjoyed the real feel that it had, just especially with the personalities. And especially with the conflicting personalities, like with the asshole freaking new owner, after Robert Duvall dies, his son takes over, his son's a jerk. And, so I kind of appreciated the conflict between him and Stanley Sugarman. And I just, because realized it was jealousy, really is what it was. And I thought that was great, man. I thought there was a lot of good chemistry in this movie between the actors, a lot of good acting in this movie, even from, the NBA stars that we had. Like I said, every one of them was better than LeBron James.
I do wonder about some of the training, because this is one of those training movies where he's running upstairs, Rocky style, running in the streets and bouncing balls through tires and doing all kinds of stuff. And that's fun. But I wonder, wouldn't it be better just play against people and play more basketball? Would you learn better playing real? Because, Wayne Gretzky said, I don't do weights in the gym because I don't think that makes me a better hockey player. So I wonder if doing all this other stuff actually makes you a better basketball player, or playing the game of basketball and being coached specifically on that would make you a better basketball player.
I think a lot of that training does help, especially with the eye-hand coordination. Like a lot of this training he was doing was all for eye-hand coordination, and you need that. I mean, that's one of the biggest things you need in basketball is good eye-hand coordination. If you don't got that, then you ain't gonna be able to play basketball for shit. So.
Yeah, I think he probably should be shooting a lot more and doing all kinds of stuff like that, which he didn't seem to be doing a whole lot of, honestly. And they were trying to say, like, he's already a good shooter. And that's another issue with this movie a little bit for me, because they make it seem like it's all psychological. And I feel like too much weight is given to that, personally. I know you'll get like a million opinions on this depending on who you ask.
Exactly.
But I thought that was
But again, it's all based on the person, right? I mean, if you're a type of person that lets people get to you easily, then the psychological factor is important, because you're going to have to get over that, which is kind of how they play into it with this guy, right? But if you're a person that just can brush shit off, then the psychological aspect doesn't mean anything to you. Either way, damn good movie, I thought. I thought the way it was done was awesome. I loved all the cameos, man. It was cool as hell to see all the cameos in it, and I thought it was for a Netflix film, it was awesome.
I'll tell you, like, one big issue I had with this movie is, like, Adam Sandler tells a story about how he got his hand messed up, and he says he was in a car accident, and like one of his like teammates was in the passenger seat, and he stuck out his hand to prevent that guy from getting seriously injured. But the problem is his left hand is the hand that's injured.
That's true.
So how in the hell are you going to reach across to stop that with your left arm versus your right? Who like takes their hand completely off the wheel or tries to do what? Like that just kind of broke it for me for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's true. That's true.
So, I mean, that's what he says. Like, I reached out with the hand, and that's how I got my hand jacked. But I'm like, it's your left hand. Right. It's not your right hand.
You're reaching out like this.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's true, and I don't even think that would do much in that case. But maybe someone could do that as a reaction.
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that, but you're absolutely right. It was his left hand.
So, I was surprised it was that big of a flaw that no one mentioned. Or
that's... You're right, because it was totally his left hand that was jacked up. Yeah, and I didn't even think about that when he was explaining it. But
I'm like, you're lying!
Yeah,
you're lying.
Good catch. You're lying to my face.
You're making the story up. But, yeah.
Well, he did make up the story about Dr. J and him passing out.
He did. She's like, that was me. He's like, that was you? Whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah, so what do you rate this thing?
I'm gonna give it an 8, man. I thought
An 8's pretty high.
I thought it was great for a Netflix movie. You know, I appreciated all the cameos, and like I said, the acting was awesome. The acting was phenomenal in this movie. You know, especially even with with the guy that played Bo in this, being an NBA player, just coming into this, and I've never seen him. I think this is his first movie. I've never seen him play in another movie before. I thought his acting was phenomenal. Like I said, a hell of a lot better than LeBron James. LeBron James was horrible in Space Jam, so this guy came in and brought it. I appreciated that, man. I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn because I did like this movie, especially for being on Netflix. So I'm going to give it probably like a high 6. That sounds kind of low for me, but I would still recommend you go and check this out, especially if you're even remotely interested in this genre of a movie, these feel-good comeback kind of stories, or if you're just interested in basketball and stuff like that. It's nice seeing all the cameos, and the acting's good. So, recommend.
Yeah, if you're a basketball fan, definitely check it out, because there's a ton of good cameos in this movie. And, 6, man. I thought you'd give it at least a 7.
I was close. I kind of go back and forth, but my issue is it's not as good as Jerry Maguire. It's not as good as White Men Can't Jump. So every movie that's kind of like this I just don't think it's quite as good as those. And those movies, are the original. This movie's not doing something completely original that you haven't seen done previously.
That's
really,
true. It's not, but it's still a great movie.
Even though they do it in a different way, and it is well done.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, the acting was great, man. I don't know, man. I think even a high 6, I think is low. I think you should at least 7, man. Come on now.
I gave it a recommend. I
think he's underrating this movie here, but hey, all right. Well, definitely check this movie out. It's worth watching, especially if you're a basketball fan with all the cameos, and and like I said, the acting's great, man. And just watching Adam Sandler in another serious role, like in Uncut Gems, which he did great in. It's great to see. Netflix is doing some good movies. Adam Sandler, I think that's a great team up in this one, because there's definitely bringing some good movies to Netflix here. But hey, please check the movie out and let us know what you thought about it. We'd love to chat with you about it. And if you like our channel, hit like and subscribe, and we will check you at our next review.
See you guys. I'm docking you a whole point for the hand thing.
Damn, 6 and a half. Damn. Stanley Sugarman. Because he went
hey, no wonder why you crashed. You were like,
yeah. He was rubbing it, and Queen Latifah was rubbing it for him and stuff, and he was like, yeah, it's totally his left hand.
Yeah, how do you do that, man? You're just gonna go like this? I mean,
no, man, no.
No.
He jump on top of him.
Probably should have turned the wheel instead. It ain't even about basketball, Billy. It's about getting in the head of the other person, I guess.
That's funny too, because I haven't. You see, Adam Sandler like, oh shit. He's like, pull him. I got this, man. No, you don't. Pull him.
And I tell you what, if someone offered me like $100 to hit the rim or something, I'm hitting the rim.
Damn right I am.
Because I'm shooting a hook shot. This dude better be able to get up high. Got Urkel?
Urkel was in it.
Urkel alert. We got an Urkel alert in this thing.